The North Carolina ports are by far and away the most efficient port that we serve.
The congestion is not here. These ships, they come up, they start in on arrival, they can sail when they're finished. It's a huge benefit to this port.
Well, I feel like the North Carolina port is really set up good with the chassis yard being right across the street from the port. On average, I can bring in an empty, pick up a load, and be back out in not much over 30 minutes.
The port personnel are very courteous, they're very good about assisting drivers, getting them in and out. But the port terminal operating systems with whom my traffic and dispatch team works is a very efficient system as well.
The quicker you get in and the quicker you get out, the more efficient you can be, the happier your customers are going to be, and the more money you end up making.
Turn times at the port are hugely critical to every stakeholder in the logistics and supply chain.
The most important quality of a port when it comes to moving perishable cargo is the turnaround time. I know that with the access to the main thoroughfares, it's going to get to my facility quickly, but if it's stuck here at the port, that starts to present risk to my product. So I know that the quick turnaround times is going to support my need. The port's efficiency helps our business because of our growing demand. We used to be 1 container a day unloading and using in our facility, but now because they've been able to keep up with us, we're getting at least 2 containers a day, sometimes 3.
They're expanding means they have more capacity, they're more efficient, and whenever they're more efficient, it's good for, I think, for everybody.
The layout of the Port of Wilmington, the simple in and out, the ability for a driver to come in the gate, the stacks are very conveniently located. The investments the port has made in the Neo-Panamax container cranes, which will hopefully allow larger ships to come in and be worked, which brings in more traffic. All of those infrastructure improvements have been fantastic for not only the port, not only for the importers and exporters in the state of North Carolina, but also those of us who service the port. There's no question that time is money, and that's an enormous challenge, but it's also an enormous advantage for the Port of Wilmington. I would tell any importer or exporter operating in North Carolina, South Carolina, Southern Virginia to look seriously at the Port of Wilmington. The efficiencies at turn times, the abilities for us to service that traffic and get your container out of the port and delivered to you are better at the Port of Wilmington than they are any other port in the Southeast.